So I've been tweaking for quite a while, right? Because I feel like there are things that I know I should be doing that I'm not doing, and I want to be in certain positions that I'm not in yet. And I know all these things will take time, and I'm ready to work and put these things up front, like the work. But I just want to like explain all the things that I'm doing in terms of my self-improvement journey and all the things that I want to accomplish, because I feel like I don't want to come off in these videos as someone who knows it all. I don't know it all. I'm literally on the journey with everybody. I'm just trying to express whatever I've learned and know from the books that I've read or the things that I've experienced and done through myself. And I'm trying to put it in the most natural form and not like put any bullshit, artificial, like trying to sell it, because I'm not selling nothing, right? And like, I feel like a lot of these people on YouTube that do self-improvement, like, a lot of the information they talk about is true to a certain degree, but they also like put in all these little extra bullshits that like they probably don't even upkeep with themselves, and they're always trying to sell something. So I'm just trying to document my own journey. And so the things that I'm doing, right, like I be like tweaking. Like I have so much papers where I'm writing shit out. Like I could even show you, like this is just one stack, and like this whole folder is just filled with all these papers are just notes back and front. And then I have a whole notebook right here of just all types of notes, because I don't want to say I have issues, but like all of these are just notes that I have to document, right? Because if I don't document, my mind will go crazy. And so I write out everything that I need to write out for everything. And it allows me to get things done, but it also just lets me like, and this is like my new form of documentation, right? I want to be able to one day look back and just watch these videos and be like, damn, that's what I was doing at the time. And essentially this is my side hustle, because I still work a full-time job, and I don't want to do that forever. But that's a part of this whole like video, like what I'm currently doing, right? So I'm still in school, right? And I work a job, and it's like a regular job. It's an office job, and it's not crazy pay or nothing, but it's enough for me to like still make my investments and live very, very comfortably, because I still live at home. And like I have a pretty hectic schedule. It's like listed here. So I work from Monday to Friday. I go to school from Monday to Thursday, either online or like it's kind of coincided with my work. I'm fasting right now for this month. I go to the gym Monday to Friday right after work. So I work from 9 to 5, and then I'm in the gym from like 5 to like 8 or like 6 to 9 or whatever, depending on when I leave work. And I used to go 7 days a week to the gym, but now I take the weekends off because I needed the recovery and I need to get other things done. And from Monday, I try to sleep from like 12 to like 8 on the weekdays, and on the weekends I kind of sleep in. It's like my recovery weekend where I'm like able to sleep in. I have no alarms, and I kind of want to start waking up early so I could get more things done, and I'm just not like lying in bed or shit. But I find myself not getting enough sleep on the weekdays because I go to bed at like 12 or 1, having to get up at 8, and it takes me some time to fall asleep and stuff. So it doesn't always work out that I'm not getting the most amount of sleep, but that's why I sleep so much on Saturdays. And Sundays I typically wake up early. I try to get a lot of my regular tasks that I can't do at work done. So like at work, I'll like do my homework, I'll do class, I'll do all these little like tasks that I need to do. I'm fasting right now in this month, so like my schedule is even a little bit more different. I come home after the work, and then I go to the gym at 8, and I come home even later, and it causes me to sleep later. So it's all getting a little bit mixed up for this month, but it's fine. And so Saturdays I sleep in, I kind of rest on that day. I try to get some work done, but I keep finding myself week after week not doing that much work on Saturdays. But on Sundays, I get things done. I create these videos, I do my laundry, and I change my bed sheets every 2 weeks. I have to shave weekly, I have to get haircuts monthly. Every day I try to stretch, meditate, read a book. I try to learn. I'm on Duolingo learning Spanish right now. I shower in the morning, and then I shower after I come back from the gym. When I go to the gym, I have a skincare routine, and I journal every night. And I've been journaling for 4 years. I've been taking care of my skin for a while. Like right now, it's kind of bad. I have this pimple and stuff. But that's what you need to have. You need to be active on your skincare. And I do other things, like I have to clean my room sometimes, and I have to check up on my finances and my investments, and I do all these like little things. And I always have to-do lists on my notes, and I have to write it out. My thoughts I have to write out, my problems I have to write it out, and just all these little things I'm doing, I consider them all a part of my self-improvement journey. I do them all for a reason. As of right now, I haven't been on Instagram in 4 days. I haven't watched YouTube in terms of entertainment YouTube. Like I watch like information videos like this one, which could like teach me and be beneficial for me. I watch these, but I max it out to 3 a day, and most of the time I don't even watch 3 a day because I don't have enough time. But when I watch it, I only watch 3, and I only consume in those 3. I only consume one podcast, which is like typically one long podcast from like Andrew Huberman or like Mike Thirst. Like as long as it's like an informational podcast, I can learn from something. And I haven't been on Twitter in like over like 6 months or something. Like I don't even click on it. I haven't used Instagram in 4 days. It's the last app that I had to cancel. I haven't been on Twitch in over a year. And the YouTube thing, I haven't watched any entertainment YouTube for like over 6 months. And so I did all of that in order to like be on a dopamine detox. And I've realized it does work. Like, once you start like taking out all these like forms of content that just like, they become noise in your head because you become so acclimated to just going on your phone and just start scrolling, and you're getting all these thoughts and you start comparing yourself, and it's just all such a waste of time because all this time can be used doing proper things. Like I kept thinking to myself, why am I scrolling and reading people's thoughts on Twitter when I could be reading a book and actually learning something? So that's why every time I'm on my phone now, I'm trying to read, I'm trying to learn a language on Duolingo, I'm checking up on my finances, I'm trying to write out ideas, I'm trying to make sure my to-do list is up to date. I have to write out what I have to do, what problems and thoughts are occurring or whatever the case may be. I have to keep up with my work, school, gym, and my maintenance, and I'm looking for like opportunities in order to start running my own business, but I'm a little bit hesitant because when it comes to business, I don't want to just create another job for myself. Like if I were to like open up a deli and work in there, right? Like yes, that's technically my own business, I'll be my own boss, but I'll be working 70-80 hours a week because there's certain businesses that you're essentially creating a job for yourself, and that would be one of them, where it's not really passive, or like manager absentee, which is like businesses where the manager doesn't need to be there. And those are more so the businesses that I would want to be a part of. And not because I'm like lazy and don't want to work. I don't mind working, but I don't see the point in running a business if I have to be always within the business. I'd rather, the whole idea of running a business for me is to get your time back and to make, large amounts of money, but also mainly importantly, getting your time and freedom back. So I don't want to go into a business as to essentially create a job for myself. Like I don't want to go the brick and mortar route where I have a store or nothing. I want something online. I want something that gives me time and freedom and location freedom, so I'm able to, make money or do whatever I have to do just to create content, or like not even create, like whatever business that I want to go into. In order for me to make money, it should be able to do it from anywhere and everywhere. And if I'm gonna try to go into the business route, I would obviously want, like, if you want to have a job, both job and business will pay you money, right? But you're going into business so you can make more money, and even if you have to work more, that's why you're getting compensated more for it. And I'm willing to put in more work if that means more money. And for me, I don't want to go, if I go the online route, I'm able to market to the whole world rather than my local place. If you had just like a brick and mortar like gym or deli or whatever the case. But again, I don't want to run a store. And so there's a bunch of ways to make money online, but it's like each of them come with their own little like issues, and you have to pick the business model that I want to pick a business model that's sustainable for me. Like no matter, all these business models work, that like all these online business models work, but you have to be willing to do one for a long enough period of time to learn and get better at it. So like drop shipping and day trading and social media marketing, it's like all of them, I know they work, people are making money from them, but it's like with drop shipping, I think there's too much luck involved with always having to pick the right product. And day trading I actually am looking into day trading, but again, there's so much risk involved. You need a lot of capital to start making money, and there's lots of skill and knowledge involved. And that's why I kind of want to get into it, because I feel like the barrier to entry is higher than like dropshipping where everybody can do it. And like social media marketing, that's just not for me. I don't see why I'd want to. I don't see myself personally being on a call trying to help people grow their social media. It's just not for me. I don't like being on sales calls and stuff like that. I want something that's like based off me just doing it, and like I like the idea of option trading, but there's so much risk involved and so much money that can be lost, made, or whatever. But that's what I'm looking into right now. And like content creation is really good. I make these videos mainly for my own documentation because I'm not getting money or nothing, but and just express knowledge or whatever. But if one day it can happen where I'm making money, I would love that. Like the idea of just being able to make YouTube videos from anywhere and everywhere, whether it's like spreading knowledge or vlogging or doing some sort of like entertainment video. I would love that. Like that would be like my dream life. I feel like I would be so happy just to like travel to another country and just record the whole process there and just like enjoy my life, have it all documented one day, like be able to like watch it back by myself or watch it with my kids. Like I think that would be the most ideal life. Like I would be so happy if that actually happened one day. I hope it does, right? But yeah, so like for right now, I'm trying to dedicate this chapter of my life just to finish up, continue working at this place where it's like, it's not my career, it's just like a job for me, just to get some like padding into my account and just like funnel into my investments. I am into crypto and stocks and all of that. And also finish school. My workplace is really nice. I like the people there. They allow me to do my classes from work. I do my homework there, this and that. Finish out the month of Ramadan, fast. I'm on like what, day 6 today? Day 6. It's been going well. And I was looking at it yesterday, and last year, the end of May 2023, I had abs and I was in really good shape. And then after I came back from like a little vacation, from like June all the way to mid-February, I was pretty much bulking because I just didn't care about having abs anymore, and I just kept eating and overeating, and I was taking some days off. Like I was like really slowing down on the gym, and then I was like, damn, I'm getting really fat. And like, with having like an office job, it doesn't help the case. So then I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna start taking this shit more seriously. And so like, I want to say like mid-February, I guess, or like I guess you could say 2024, whatever, right? I was like, let me start doing a little bit more cardio and this and that. Like just recently, like 3 weeks ago, I changed my cardio back to 400 calories on the Stairmaster. I used to do only 350 or 300. I was doing 300 for a little while, and then I did 350 for a little while, and now I'm in 400, and now I'm actually seeing like me cut weight along with just fasting. It's helped a lot. So now I'm starting to see my abs again, but it's crazy because I was like essentially on a 8-month bulk, and I went from when I was in May 2023, I was 180 pounds with abs, and now I'm 194 pounds with abs, and like they're not as clear, but you can see them. And so I have pictures of all of this on my phone and stuff, so it's like nice. But I'm trying to get down to like, I'm going to Mexico for my 22nd birthday, which we just booked. I feel like I haven't gone on vacation in 3 years. I've been making some money. I deserve this, whatever the case. I want to turn 22 for the first time in a different. I can only turn 22 in Mexico only one time in my life, right? But like the last 4 years, I spent my birthday in the gym, and so I have Snapchat videos of this. I said I can't do this again. Like just spending my birthday alone in the gym is just. I'm in the gym every day anyway, and I can't let this happen again. So it costs $1,600. It is what it is. I'm not too mad about the price. But I'm gonna go spend my 22nd birthday in Mexico. I want to be in shape, so I have to lose like 10 pounds, I guess, in like 3 months. But I'll be pretty lean. And then after that, I want to maintain my physique by cutting out cardio, which will reduce my time in the gym, because I spend 3 hours in the gym right now, and I know it's a lot, but it's like for like the first 2 hours I'm like training, and then the last hour I'm doing 40 minutes of cardio and 15 minutes of sauna. So once I cut out cardio and sauna, it's only 2 hours, which is like regular. And for work, I'm trying to finish out school, and then if I can move up into a bigger position at work, or I'm gonna have to switch to somewhere else with my finance degree, so be it. I'll get a lot more money. It'll be a little bit farther to drive because like the job place is close and there's a parking lot and all that. But I'm not gonna risk all of that to like double my salary, right? And in the whole meantime, I'm gonna be like working on business ideas. I'm gonna be creating content for documentation, and one day this could be my life. That would be like the best thing ever. And I'm reading daily. I'm learning languages daily. I'm doing my weekly maintenance. I'm trying to keep up with everything, and it's a lot on my plate, but I'm also realizing a lot about myself. I rather be busy than unbusy. I'm more of I feel like I've been a little bit reactive in life. I'm trying to become more proactive and just trying to get more things done, go after things I want, be disciplined in the things I am, not just like going to the gym, because I kind of go to the gym just for fun. So I can't say that's like a part of my discipline. But I'm trying to be disciplined in other areas, like trying to like not be on social media, trying to read my books, trying to learn, trying to sleep at the proper time, trying to create content on a weekly basis that like I can keep putting out. Working on my business ideas, actually like taking the knowledge I get from books and actually applying them and not just reading them just for stimulation. I'm trying to control my dopamine. I'm trying to have my maintenance, have everything, just stretch, meditate, stretching, because my body's got a little bit fucked up from all the gym. When you start, I trained for a long time without stretching, so it caused me like my tendons and everything be a little bit out of place. I'm working on stretching. I'm working on meditation because it's a good form of relaxation. It allows you to sleep better, allows you to think better. Reading, of course, I try to read or learn, or mostly both. I read books because like self-improvement books or business books, and I learn from like I'll do like research on like the internet. Obviously, like I'll look at like Reddit about like real estate and taxes and all types of stuff like that. And just other things like journaling. I've been doing that for 4 years because I think it's important to like understand what you did on that day, and I feel like one day it'll be so like cool to be like, oh, what was I doing June 23rd, 2023, and then I look at it and it's like, oh, this is what I was doing. So I just love I've been documenting for a long time, so I just love doing that. Shower twice because one in the morning after the gym, and skincare so that I used to have cystic acne, so ever since then when my skin was just blasted with pimples and it was like the worst time of my life, I was like, I had to be on my skincare shit. So like even like right now I have this big pimple right here and it's quite annoying, but pimples come and go. I just had to probably wasn't taking care of it as well as I should be. But I'm trying to learn a lot. I'm trying to fix my mindset. I'm trying to be more stoic, and it's all a process. But I don't want to be the type of guy who acts like he knows it all. I'm on the journey with you guys. I just hope I can build an audience who's like-minded as me, so I can have more of a community rather than just feel like I'm always doing this by myself, because it's really hard to find people just like you. But on the internet it's super easy. But hey man, we're all growing, we're all trying to do better. Hope we all make it.